from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't take chill and let me be free.
It's time for some football at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Along the away sideline, we're going to look at their head coach. This guy's playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, the head coach of the Eagles. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kate Scott along with Brock Hewitt, and that is punter Ethan Evans all set down there. And we're underway here in South Philadelphia. He's brought down just inside the 25. Well, here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's taken down, but some quality yardage on that play.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's a dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that gets the ball rolling.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! More momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. There's another carry for Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Hurts on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the play fake, it's Hurts. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that takes them to third down.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
On third down, it's Hurts. Buck trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. They'll run here with Blake Corum. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 46. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 6, and it's third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Stafford from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A gift to Corum. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Running the counter, Corum. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Catch made right side by Nakua. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. It's a reception for Tyler Higbee. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Stafford now on third down. And his spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
On comes Joshua Carty in the Rams field goal unit to try it on fourth down. High percentage look for him here from the left hash.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Man in motion here. First and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down and let's say right at the 39-yard line.
It's second and 2.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through one quarter. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it on second and short. Running right, it's Barkley. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. It's a sneak, Hurts. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
First down, a run with Barkley. Takes out a one-stop, and he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Putting a receiver in motion. From the 40 on second down. Next on the crosser. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense set for a first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This throw is caught. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
It's Hurts once again. And they did to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. Give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. Hurts looking to throw. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the 1st down play, forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here's Hurts. Drops back. Good pressure from the defense there. Has them trending in the wrong direction.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with a quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
A 30-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The Rams headed back after their 2nd drive now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, their inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, Stafford. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. And he's in a real tough spot for his 1st kick. He punted 3 times in a win last week, and this one is away. He'll maybe get 2 out of that, so that play brings us to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles, about set to begin their drive. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Handoff headed right, Barkley. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now, I think they're going to have to stop things here. Yep, and they just did. One of the Rams is hurt, is going to need some help out there. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Hurts now from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he marches to the 38 before going down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
And the Rams add a man to the secondary. We've got 5 in the nickel, 3rd down. Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. They give to Barkley, left side. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. From the pistol, Hurts. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But it looked like an Eagle flew in and was first to the football. They're retaining possession. Timeout taken by the offense. They're second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. And this is 2nd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Throwing here, Hurts. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money downs for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Caught just shy of the goal line. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams are going to get the football one last time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford hits him on the in route. And he's brought down after a short gain.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
2nd and 6 now. Throwing the out route complete. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Connects with Adams again.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we have a 1-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They're set up at the 35 now. On 1st down, here's Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Corum straight ahead. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They take the handoff now. Stafford. The grab in bounds left side. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and goal, Corum. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Going the wrong way. It's 2nd and goal now, back at the 12. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. This throw is caught. Play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Now, hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play, a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Here's Stafford. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. The 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. And will it stay in? We've got to see what this flag is all about. one stinks. Take the 6 off the board, partner. That was an interference-aided interception.
And he could be as upset as he wants that that play won't count for him or his team, but deep inside he knows that pick 6 probably doesn't happen without the interference on the play.
They'll run here following the penalty. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react.
And he gets in, touchdown! The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and receiver Devontae Smith returning to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. This one out with Barkley. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Barkley trying this up the gut. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down! Big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
The Rams showing a nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Rams set to go on offense once more. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Back to throw here, Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 40-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stafford back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. To throw, Stafford. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in the short field and deliver it once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play with a reliable source of yardage.
Now Stafford again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this 3rd down. Stafford connects on the crosser. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Play fake, it's Stafford. Deep drop, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down.
Another try following the sack. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. This is the type of performance a former quarterback, just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow and he is dicing it.
Gonna run on 1st down with Corum, and he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Stick with Corum. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Throwing now, Stafford. Got it, man, that's Nakua. And he's stopped after after a gain of about 5. That's going to set them up with first and goal.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They give up the middle to Corum. And he's over the line and in. Touchdown, LA! The Rams make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner. So hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throwing for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion. That's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 29. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Running left. This is Barkley. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's another carry for Barkley. And he will be stopped now, but let's talk about that effort.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. Hurts on first down. That's his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. A give to Barkley. Room to run inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal to tie this game in the 4th. Barkley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Rams and receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford hits him on the out route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Corum trying the right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First and 10 from the 41. Stafford now. Escapes the pocket. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap to Stafford. He's got the hook up to Adams. And this one doesn't go far.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
And the Birds put their dime package out there. Third down coming up. He'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams only up by a few. The drive picks up here, first and 10. A give to Corum. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
Brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now second.
Setting up to pass. It's on the in route. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Eagles.
That's a throw. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
26, Saquon Barkley. A gain of 8.
Here he is to throw.
Brings up second down.
Complete out to the right. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Complete to Saquon Barkley.
Here he is to throw. It's his running back. Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this 4th down. Desperation time here. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They kick the running back in motion. He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
And with 4 seconds left, they get up there and clock it. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Down by 6, no choice but to go for this. One final shot here. It's intercepted. That will do it. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled with these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll.